you know how to make one thousandth of a miracle? In Japanese culture, the crane is believed to live for hundreds of years and symbolizes good fortune. Origami, the Japanese art of paper folding, comes from the words ori, which means to fold, and kami, which means paper. And the paper crane is arguably the most iconic form of origami that exists in Japanese culture. Not only is it a beautiful art form, but origami has been used to solve computer problems, as seen in providing a link between logic and origami, published in the 1998 issue of the journal titled Science. And in popular culture, it is believed that someone who folds 1,000 origami cranes will see their greatest wish come true. According to the Japanese Canadian Cultural website, there's a very common story about this phenomenon called Sadako and the Thousand Paper Cranes, in which a young girl who's diagnosed with leukemia as a result of the bombing of Hiroshima attempted to fold 1,000 cranes in the hospital to save her life. Folding paper cranes has been a lifelong hobby for me. In middle school, my origami club donated 1,000 paper cranes to Oshkosh's Cranes for Kids initiatives, which brought money and resources to the families affected by the 2011 Japanese earthquake and tsunami. And today, you are going to learn how to make one yourself. Oh my gosh, okay. I should have enough for everybody. Yeah, now we're ready for this. So I should have enough for everyone. I think I'll pass it down the row. Thanks. And Professor Church, I don't have one for you only because you're getting sleep, so I figured you didn't need one. Next here. Oh no, I don't have one. I think I gave the wrong number. Hold on, let me grab one. Oh boy. 3 and 4. Okay. So I'm just going to hold it kind of, I guess I'll hold it against the board so it's easy to see with the white background. And for reference, steps for this process comes for Origami Paper Folding, the Algorithmic Way, published in 1988 by Pamela Beth Heckerle. Alright, so first step, you're going to take the bottom right corner and match it up to the left. Like so, crease it down, and unfold. So you're going to crease it and then blend the diagonal line going across. Alright, and you can do the same thing from the left corner to the top right corner. You're going to create an X shape that goes across your paper. Like when that's complete, you're going to want to flip your paper over so the opposite color is facing outwards. You're going to take the bottom edge, fold it up to the top. Take the bottom edge, fold up to the top, and then undo. Once you have that, you can take the left side and fold it over to the right. Kind of get where this is going, yeah? And undo. All right, so now you should have a plus shape and an X shape crossing throughout the paper. What you're going to do is, you're going to pop it so that you're going to want it so that the X side is sort of facing outwards and the cross shape is facing like inwards. Does that make sense? So that and then what you want to do is press the two sides together and basically take one side of each hand and press it together like so it folds together and makes a square. You got it. You have it. So you're going to want to do it like inside out. Yeah. So it's going to create a square. Most of you guys have it, and then just press it flat. Yes? That's a question?
It's 1 minute.
Oh, thank you. 1 minute remaining. Crap. All right. We're not there yet, but let's keep it going. All right, so what you're going to do is take this left corner, fold it into the middle. So you should have one straight line going down the middle of your piece. Fold the left side into the middle, crease it down. Same with the right. So you have it so the top, the point, all the flaps are facing down. The top point where everything meets is facing up. You want to fold the left side into the middle crease and the right side also into the middle crease. And then take the obtuse triangle that forms itself at the top. Once you have these two folded inwards, press it down over the top of these two so that everything sort of forms into the middle. And then you're going to want to undo that. So you're just creating a crease right there. It's not going to remain. And then unfold these two right here that you previously did. And then you're going to take this top flap, so just the top piece of the paper, and lift it up. So it looks like kind of like it's making it like a snake's mouth or something along those lines. Press it, pull it all the way up so that these two sides start to lean into the middle, lean into the center crease, and then press it all down. So it's all flat. You're going to create like a diamond shape. Okay. So if you figure that out, good. You're going to flip it over and do the same thing, and I'm going to walk you through step by step again. So you're going to, and it's easier because there's fewer flaps this time. So you're taking the left side, folding it into the middle. Same thing with the right, folding it into the middle. Taking this top corner, bringing it down. Just making sure I'm using. And then once you have that, you're going to undo, create the mouth shape, pull it up, leave the elongated diamond like so. So you're pulling it up. Each side is going to want to come towards the middle. You're going to fold them down, press it all down flat like so. I know I'm going fast, I just don't want to go over time. Sorry. Cool? All right. It's almost done from here. So you're going to do basically the same thing that you just did, except, so make sure that the flaps are separated at the top and not like this at the bottom. If they're separated at the bottom, you want to flip it up so they're separated at the top. You're going to take this left corner, fold it into the middle crease. Same thing with the right corner, fold it into the middle crease. And flip it over and repeat those two steps. So you have just a thinner diamond shape essentially. And then what you're going to want to do is open it on the side, and you're going to take this corner in here and fold it in. So you're pressing it into the crane's body and pressing it down flat. Does that make sense? So you're going to be opening the two flaps on the side, pulling it up, and folding it into the crane's body. You kind of see how it's taking shape. You want to do the same thing on the other side. Nobody's with me right now. All right. And then whichever side doesn't look the nicest, so you can see there's a little rip on this one, you're going to want to take that down, press it down, and fold it in, and that's going to be the crane's head. That's the trick that I learned. Whichever side looks the nicest, you'll just leave as the tail. And if you want to create that iconic crane shape, you can pull these two flaps outwards and press down this middle piece in the center so that it's sort of inflated. And then there it is. Now you should have a beautiful creation that's all your own. You can use these to decorate your wall, dashboard of your car, or wherever you need a little bit of joy.